I'm so happy that I'm able to make this video because this one is the most special one for me. It's when my parents visited me to the UK after I became a mother. Looking back, I realize how fortunate I am. Not everybody gets to have this opportunity with their parents, travel across continents just to be there when you need them the most. So, after I got discharged from my hospital, my parents had already been in my home waiting for me and my baby. And I was so happy to have my loved ones around me, my parents, my baby, my husband, all loved ones under one roof. So, 2 days after I got discharged from the hospital, it was Eid day. So, we had some relatives over from friends. And I don't know, the Eid was quite a different one with the baby, with my parents here. It was a special one, but it was quite haphazard. When I found out that I was pregnant, I was excited and I was a bit nervous at the same time because we are living alone, me and my husband. You have to be independent, but there are certain moments where you need your parents beside you. And this was one such moment. No matter how old you become, no matter where life takes you, there is something very comforting about knowing that your parents are there for you, you are close to them, or they're there for you in any sort of life incidents, or I would say special moments such as this one. So, as my due date got closer, my parents started preparing for the first ever trip to the UK. Just imagine that. I always dreamt of my parents coming over to my house in UK because I wanted to show them the life that we've created together over here. I wanted to see I wanted them to see my world, and I always thought when would that day come? And I'm so excited that finally that day has come and they are there, they are witnessing everything with me. They're seeing my home that I've created with love, and they're with me in this important time of my life. So, frankly, in the initial days after that postpartum period, I was quite tired. I used to get tired easily. But I didn't want my parents to leave the UK without exploring it, without creating beautiful memories. So we did not keep long trips. There was just one long trip to the London, and that I will cover in the next video. But rest, we had short trips, slow travel to the parks, to the coffee shops, to museums, to zoos, things that would just take around three to 4 hours, and then we would be back home because everybody needed rest. The baby had a routine. My body was still recovering. So instead of trying to do everything, we chose simple outings. So we started off going to the museums because that's what my dad likes the best. He loves history. And then we started going to parks and then walk around streets and had local food, enjoyed desserts, nothing extravagant in the initial days, just moments together and enjoying and making memories. The next big trip was to Newsley Safari Park, which is in Prescott, and it's an hour drive from Manchester. So, this is a beautiful, huge place with safari animals. We've gone there once, but now with the kid, I think we're going to go more often. This ostrich was so cute. It kept banging its beak on our windows. So this car, and then it'll come to our car and start to, bang his beak, beak over on our side of the mirror. It was so cute to see my parents experience the world again in front of me. They were so excited to see the animals, the flowers, the gardens, lakes, and everything fascinated them. And they were clicking pictures. It was just like our childhood.
है यॉर्क टाइप का ही है क्योंकि देखो गाय के खूर हैं इसके ये अभी -30, 40, 50 में रहता है
This made me pause. Sometimes, when you've lived somewhere for a while, you stop noticing its beauty. For me, it's UK because I live here. The best part was to watch my parents enjoy themselves together. And thanks to my husband who made these wonderful videos, because I'm also part of this. So he was clicking pictures and he was making videos, and I'm really thankful because these memories are core memories and I will always cherish them.
हम ग्राउंड पे थे, अब वन पे जाएंगे। ओके, सब धूप में बैठे हैं।
We were posing for pictures. I was taking pictures of my parents and, pointing at random things. They were taking selfies. They were getting excited like kids. They were asking me questions about what's this, what's that, why is this happening here? Because UK is a different city for them. And as children, we spend years watching our parents take care of us.
बेबी का है ये वाला चुनु
But then there are times when roles are reversed, and there comes a moment when life slows down and you start taking care of them. You start showing them new places, and that creates new memories.
लो कर रहा है, एक्सरसाइज कर रहा है, वेरी गुड, पापा दे दो। नानू है, गुड्डू है, पालू है। अच्छा नहीं, लोना नहीं, बातें करो, बातें करो। ये देखो, ये देखो, देखो ऐसे, ये देखो, ये टेढ़ा हुआ। अब ये देखो, ये देखो, ये देखो, देखो इसकी आंखें, ये देखो इधर तक आई।
गुड्डी भाई
गुड्डी देखो, देखिए मैंने यूं किया ना, ये देखो यहाँ तक आ गया। अब देखो, अब ये देखेगा, अब इसकी नजर ऊपर चली गई है, लेकिन ए शाम, ए शाम, अब यूं ए शाम, अब वहाँ देख, अभी देखेगा, ए शाम, इधर देखो, इधर देखो, इधर देखो, इधर देखो, इधर देखो। अब घूम, और देखो नाना भी आ गए। नाना का अकेले, नाना
क्या खेले हो तू क्या खेले हो कोई कुछ खेले हो अरे अल्लाह अरे अल्लाह अब चलो उधर की भी होगी और
Every time my baby used to cry, my mother was there to cuddle him, to make him sleep, and give me the rest that I deserve and that I required. It was so lovely to see her cuddle and sing to my baby, rock him to sleep. And then it reminded me that the same hands that once carried me were now carrying my child. The thought alone gives me goosebumps and makes me so happy. I was getting home cooked, warm food every time, full of nutrition, full of my mother's love. She made sure that I had meals on time, hot meals on time. Even when my baby was crying, she used to take him and say, "Go eat your food because you need nutrition at this point the most. You are the one feeding your baby, you are the one that your body has gone through a lot, so you should not sacrifice at all." So, this is a mother's love. Even after becoming a mother, you need your own mother to take care of you. And I have realized this very much. Liverpool Docks is an amazing place if you want to go there. It has got amazing restaurants, a nice place to walk around, see the river, and enjoy the sun, especially if the weather is nice. It's a really good place. The wind was quite chilly over here, and that's why my parents were feeling a bit cold, especially if they're from Karachi. So people who are from Karachi, the temperature over there is not very cold. It's usually moderate and hot. I loved walking around with my mother, with my father as well, but especially with my mother, and I used to just hug her all the time. I was just making sure I was enjoying every single moment here. And of course, we went for shopping. It is not possible that you come to UK and not get gifts for people. In fact, more than my mom's luggage, she had gifts in her suitcases for her grandsons because she is a nanny, but she's also a dadi in Pakistan. She's also a nanny for my sister's kids. So, yes. And then there was celebration for my husband. He had his birthday during that time.
May you have many more. May you have many more, dear. Happy birthday to you.
And we celebrated as a big family. Usually it's just the two of us during birthday celebrations, but this time It was my baby and my parents together. As weeks passed by, I started regaining my strength. I became more used to the new routine with my baby, and the routine became a bit easier. And through all of it, my husband and my parents were there for me, just giving, just loving, and being there. Actually, there is no way that you can actually repay your parents for everything that they do. Their love is unconditional, and it's there and it's consistent and it's for you. My kitchen used to smell amazing while my parents were here, especially my mom cooks amazing food. I love her shami kebabs. Right now, we are making shami kebabs for dinner and then for a picnic that we are going to have tomorrow. So, we just made these burgers for ourselves so that we can have wholesome, nutrition filled food. My mom, she makes sure that I'm having good food during these days because she says that if you don't take care of yourself during this postpartum period, then your body is going to suffer and you will face the consequences. So it's better that you take care of yourself and eat healthy at this time. If you are a person who lives abroad, then you will relate with this feeling that time with family becomes incredibly valuable. You stop measuring your visits in days. In fact, you start counting it backwards when you go to visit your parents. You start the countdown really quickly. You measure them in memories. Every meal together becomes special. Every conversation becomes important. And every hug, you want it to last a bit long. Because you know that goodbyes are just there and your trip is about to end. In fact, more than enjoying the trip, I start dreading the time when it's time to say goodbye. And I think that makes you appreciate your presence so much more. And if you have your parents and you are not talking to them or there is some sort of problem going on, I wish and pray that it solves quickly. Just go give your parents a hug. They are the most amazing people on earth. Trust me. Peak District is a beautiful place if you live near Manchester. It's just 50 minutes drive from there. You get amazing, beautiful natural scenery with some animals over there, hiking places, lakes, rivers. So my parents they enjoyed a lot and I loved watching them taking selfies, walking hand in hand, talking to themselves and then they were pointing out different things. I really love it when they enjoy the place and I enjoy while looking at them. My mother used to make homemade rotis for me no matter how tired she was. So, becoming a mother taught me so many things that you don't fully understand your parents' love until you become a parent yourself. And then when you do, you realize how much they have loved you, how many sleepless nights they have endured for you, and how much of themselves they have given up to build your life. And when I look at my baby now, I understand that love and I understand that feeling that my parents would have must have gone through when I was a kid. If you are lucky enough to still have your parents around, spend time with them. It's not important to take them on international trips or give them expensive designer bags. Take those photos, record memories with them, listen to their stories, even if you have heard them 100 times. One day, these ordinary moments will become your most treasured memories. I know my parents are watching this video because they watch every video of my channel. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being there, taking care of me when I needed you the most. And thank you for being there whenever I need you and making me happy in this difficult time of my life. Thank you, and I love you very, very, very much. The next video is going to be even interesting because I'm going to share what other places I took my parents and what they did over there. If this story reminded you of your parents or your grandparents, I'd love to hear about them in the comments. And take care of yourselves, hug your loved ones a little tighter this time, and then I'll see you in my next video. Take lots of care, love everyone around you, and enjoy your day. Bye.